It's the official pregame show. Bum, bum, bum of the Bachelorette. Bum, bum, bum. We need some real fun Bachelorette situation here. Courtney Laughlin's here. Kelly Collis is here too. What's going on, everybody?
I love that when Courtney joins us, she brings a whole new perspective of talking about Bachelorette because Tommy and I are completely clueless, but now I'm kind of obsessed with it from the outside.
Well, and I like that every week it's like additional stuff, right? Now we have like a pre-game show for the Bachelorette.
That's right.
It's fun. It's something fun to, especially right now, to just kind of like invest your time in.
Yes, it's kind of mindless. It gets your head out of whatever is happening in the news cycle. Also, people looking for love, just ordinary people.
You brought us incredible stuff, Locker, like Mustache Gate from last week.
I'm interested to see where this storyline goes with this character. It's interesting. I will say that this week is supposed to be more of like the traditional style of the Bachelorette, because in the weeks prior, totally went off script. Claire left, got engaged within 2 weeks of production. They bring in a new Bachelorette. So kind of everyone was trying to get to know her, and she was trying to get the feelings out to see if people were there for the right reasons. So it's going to be, I'm kind of excited for this week because I've heard that it's supposed to be a little bit more like the traditional Bachelorette, where she goes on dates, she gets roses, she gives roses, and then she sends people home.
Can we ever go back? Can we ever go back to the way it was?
I don't know.
So what are you thinking about this? Like, fill us in, because honestly, over the last couple of weeks of The Bachelorette, you've thrown a lot at us with the mustache, with the going home, with the new guy, with the local guy who was a Caps fan, but then not a Caps fan. Like, just a lot has happened. So if we're diving into The Bachelorette this week, what can we expect?
Hopefully that things are going to return to normal, right? I mean, we've been introduced to this new Bachelorette, Tayshia, who's awesome. I did kind of see some spoilers about something about her husband reappearing. Ooh. I don't know. I was just reading up on it, and then people are like, no, that's not the case, because she came out last episode or 2 episodes ago, that she'd actually been married before, and that was part of her thing. And her dad says in the trailer, Tayshia, you're making one of the biggest mistakes of your life, because he's also a dad and he's protective and he's cautious, and he doesn't want her, I think, to make a mistake that she had made in her past relationships.
Okay. And definitely an ex-husband, right?
Ex-husband.
Okay.
So to take it to sports, we've watched the MLB, the NHL, the NFL all start off their seasons, and I think every sport, maybe the NBA did not, although there was something early on. Someone got COVID, right? Someone got COVID, and the Ravens are dealing with it right now. Some of the front office and some staff have COVID. Like, how is this show where people literally are sucking each other's droplets in the middle of a pandemic?
I don't think they show that on ABC.
Oh, they do.
Oh, they do.
She kissed like a dozen guys last episode.
How come no one has gotten COVID? Not that I'm wishing it on anybody, but it is kind of miraculous.
But they're in a bubble.
What?
The NHL is in a bubble and nobody got COVID. So these Bachelor and Bachelorette contestants are in a bubble and nobody's getting COVID.
Everybody's in a bubble, like the people that are doing the lights and the things and the teleprompters and the makeup and the cutting the roses, and everyone's in a bubble.
Oh, from what I understand.
Gotta watch out for those rose cutters.
It's pretty miraculous. I mean, then everyone should follow whatever model they're doing.
They start sucking everyone's droplets, and then the next thing you know, no one gets COVID.
No.
Kelly's just salty because she's like, how come that girl can make out with 9 guys and I can't go get some steak frites in my local establishment? That's really why Kelly's PO this morning.
I was taking that somewhere else. I'm jealous because I'm not doing that.
Yeah, well, you got to get into a bubble, Locker.
I don't think she can turn her gambrels home into a bubble. I believe that's against Larry Hogan's protocols.
Yeah, and I don't know how that would work with my parents. Come into this bubble in my parents' basement.
Well, no, it could be like you know how they put bubbles over like tennis courts in the winter. You could like put a bubble over your backyard. It'd be like Courtney's little like.
I thought it was like a theoretical bubble, not a.
Well, I'm calling it a literal bubble. Yeah, everyone has little bunk beds and. Oh, okay.
Sure. You want to help me execute?
I think you invented a harem, Kelly.
Well, what do you think the Bachelorette is?